everybody, it's David. Welcome back to the channel. Here with my August and September roundup. I got a few movies to share with you today and a few vinyl, so we'll start with the movies first. So I ordered from a seller on Mercari the Young Frankenstein Steelbook. I didn't own this in any format, and I am fond of the Steelbook format casing. But yeah, classic movie from Mel Brooks. Hilarious. It's a little deceiving. The movie was in black and white, which I expected, but it was interesting to see the colorized version on the Steelbook art. It came with the Blu-ray disc. So many classic one-liners and gags in this movie. Young Frankenstein. Next up is one that I had not seen since I was probably a kid. I always loved it as a kid, but it's The Swamp Thing from Wes Craven. This was put out by MVD. It is in 4K. You get two versions of the movie, the theatrical version and the European cut. Anyways, I did watch the European cut. You get a little bit more of Adrienne Barbeau, if you know what I mean. Came with a little poster with the same artwork. So that is Swamp Thing. You know, I was watching the movie, and as I do most of the time, I'm playing on my phone, and I was reviewing the cast and stuff, and I did not realize that the actor who played the Swamp Thing creature, Dick Burrock, maybe, I think was his name, is also the same actor that played the evil Hulk in the Incredible Hulk series. So, fun fact. All right, I also received last month, I think it was August, maybe September, the Gates of Hell 4K. This is also known as City of the Living Dead. This is my favorite Fulci film and quite possibly my favorite Italian horror film. I know there are people that love Zombie and Suspiria and all that, but I actually like this one quite a bit. It's got some great gore. Yeah, just it's a fun movie. So you get the Blu-ray disc, the extras disc, and the 4K disc. So that is The Gates of Hell, aka City of the Living Dead, and this was put out by Cauldron Films. All right. Also, Wes Craven. Well, the original one was anyways. We had Last House on the Left. This was put out by Arrow Video. This is the remake by Dennis Iliadz. You get the 4K disc and the unrated version also. Not in 4K, I think that one was just, yeah, Blu-ray. And you get some art cards and stuff, but yeah, Last House on the Left, really great movie. I enjoy it quite a bit. I've never seen the original. I know it's disturbing to a lot of people because of the rape scene, but this one has a rape scene. It's not long and drawn out like the other one, or so I'm told, but it's still as tasteful as you can make a rape scene, but good movie. All right, these next two are ones that arrived just this past week. I picked up the Exorcist Steelbook from Best Buy. This is the 50th anniversary 4K version of the movie. It comes with both the theatrical and the version you've never seen before editions. I watched the version you've never seen before. I'd seen it before, but wanted to check that out because it has the spider walk scene. The 4K looks great, especially during the daytime shots. I don't have an OLED TV or anything like that. I just have a TCL Roku 4K TV, 65-inch. And from what I saw, it looked good. You could tell that there was a little bit of a waxy look, I guess you would say, during the actual exorcism scenes. But, you know, they filmed that virtually in a freezer. I'm sure, you know, that might have something to do with it. But yeah, for the most part, really enjoyed this. The transfer looks great. So if you are an Exorcist fan and you want to upgrade, I think it's worth the money. I think I've maybe paid $32 for this, maybe $35. I don't recall, but it was much cheaper than that expensive box set that everyone's was trying to get from the UK. And from what I understand, you know, you don't get a lot of extra special features with that either. So The Exorcist, and then this one arrived just today from Arrow Video. It is the Psycho collection. Psychos 1, 2, 3, and 4, all in 4K. So very cool. You've got the picture of Norman Bates as Mother, and it has this cover which looks like a shower curtain. In the back, you've got the Psycho collection with Psychos 1 through 4 listed. You've got the house up on the hill, plain on top, plain on the bottom, and then you've got all 4 movies in a book with some write-ups about the history of Psycho. Nice sturdy cardboard box. So here is Psycho 1, and these all include lobby cards. I won't take them out and show them. It does have reversible art where you can see the original artwork. I'm going to keep it as it is. So that's Psycho 1. Psycho 2. Psycho 3. Psycho 4, and the booklet with several pages about the history and filming of all these movies. Let's see, 117 pages, 118 pages, so very nice book from Arrow. So that is all of the movies that I picked up in September and August. Moving on now to the vinyl. From Real Gone Music, I purchased the Great Expectations soundtrack. I've always wanted to get this one on vinyl. I had it on CD way back in the day. It's got some great songs on this one. Life in Mono is the one I really like on this one by the band Mono. You got Chris Cornell on here, Pulp, Duncan Sheik, Poe, Scott Weiland, The Verve Pipe, Iggy Pop, Grateful Dead. So this is Great Expectations from Real Gone Music. I am a big Eric Clapton fan, and he did a TV score back in the early 80s with Michael Kamen. It was a TV miniseries, I guess, in the UK called Edge of Darkness. And this is the soundtrack score, I guess, that he did. It's 6 songs. Again, it's Eric Clapton and Michael Kamen. Very moody, dark music, guitar, and some synth. So, right up my alley. So, Edge of Darkness. Alright, from Waxwork, I received The Evil Dead Rise. I haven't opened it yet, but I am enjoying the outside artwork. I understand there's some cool stuff inside. I'm hanging on to this one for October, and I'm going to spin it then. And then the last two I picked up were unofficial releases, but I have never, nor will I probably ever, find this in the wild. This is the Shining original soundtrack. It is, of course, unofficial. But yeah, I was hoping that it had that song that plays when it's panning out from that picture of Jack at the July 4th ball, but it doesn't have it. I think it's called Midnight in You or something like that. Anyways, The Shining, also unofficial. This is the Evil Dead score from Joseph LaDuca. So yeah, that is all the vinyl and the movies that I picked up in the month of August and September. I'm trying to think if I have anything I'm looking forward to getting in October. The only pre-orders that I have placed are That Thing You Do. Dan Auerbach is re-releasing his first album on vinyl. Well, reissuing. It's already been on vinyl, but it's got new artwork and all that stuff. And I think that's it. I'm trying to restrain from buying a lot of vinyl. Trying to actually downsize my collection. But Waxport keeps putting out these awesome releases. Monster House is one that I would love to have, but so far I've shown some restraint and haven't ordered it yet. But now I'm seeing them tease the Seven soundtrack or score, so I'm like, oh my gosh. Luckily, Christmas is just around the corner, so hopefully if my wife is watching this, which she never does, that's a hint for you. Monster House and Seven. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you all are doing well, and until next time, take care. Thanks.